Woohoo! Welcome to the glorious Outer Hebrides in the Western Isles of Scotland. This is the Isle of Barra, and my God, it is beautiful. Now, believe it or not, this is actually the airport. You'll see a marker, and in the distance, you will see a little terminal building on the shore. Not the white cottage, but that one right in the middle of the screen. And that is the terminal for the airport. The plane from Glasgow lands here twice a day. Obviously when the tide is out, so it'll be coming later. But look at that for a view. Absolutely gorgeous. As ever, apologies for the hair. I'm on holiday, so I'm entitled to have some pretty bad hair days. I think I made it worse. Anyway, look at this. Nice to be able, for a change, to show you the scenery. And I'm going to keep this short, because the midges are out. The midges, some people would call them no-see-ums. These tiny little flies that bite you and suck your blood. And also, a wee bit of a change. Because here is my chariot. I bought myself, no I didn't buy myself, I rented an e-bike. So this one's by Cube. And I got this so I could get around the island. It's a very small island. I did 25 miles on it yesterday and I was incredibly impressed. So I will do a little bit at the end about this little bike and see how we get on. But time to go and try and find some treasure on the beaches of the Outer Hebrides of Scotland. So welcome to the spectacular beaches of Barra. And I've got this entire beach to myself. Completely empty. It's probably about 2 miles long. I've detected it before. I had some great success. And what I haven't done is I've never done it over here before. And often people camp over here. You often see tents. You often see people having little barbecues, overnight stays. So I think that's where I'll head. So let's go and see if we can find some treasure. So what a backdrop. And I have to say as well, a huge thank you to my metal detecting supplier, Regton's. Because you'll never guess who came on his holidays and forgot his charger for his metal detector. And I got in touch with Regton's. 2 days later, I had a brand new charger delivered. So a huge thank you, Regton's, for the incredible service. And hello to all my viewers in the United States and also in North America. You're about 3,000 miles in that direction. I've decided to come into this little bit that I've just come across. It's almost like a natural amphitheatre in the sand dunes, and I can actually see the remnants of a little barbecue or a fire there. But I have gone with the beach sensitive program, and here we've got well, to be honest, it's not brilliant, but it's my first target. It's coming through about 70, but well, it sounds better now. And you'll be glad to hear I remember my pinpointer. Ah, we've got a coin. We've got a 2p, a 2p on the first hole. There she is, Elizabeth II, 2007, spendable 2p. Well, there you go. It doesn't look like it's been lost long either. Yeah, pretty clean coin. So this would go pretty green very quickly, I think. So it's probably only been here a few months. Certainly I would think it's been lost this year. But we've got our first find, and it's a coin, albeit a spendable. Again, not a great sounding target, but I'm not used to beach detecting, so coming through about a 45 to 50. Oh, it's there. Oh, it's maybe a chain. I think it is. Yes, I think we've got silver. I think we've got silver. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, well, it's always tinged with sadness because it's obviously not a... You know, I think when you find stuff that was lost years and years ago, you don't feel kind of slightly guilty. But on this one, you do feel guilty because that might be something really personal to someone. Well, it looks silver to me. It's not got any real tarnish to it, but I don't know how quickly silver would tarnish in sand, because I'm well away from the tide line, so salt water never gets up here. So I'm not really sure. If anyone beach detects regularly, how old do you think that might be in terms of how old or how long ago do you think it might have been lost? It is hallmarked, but it is so small, I doubt you'll even be able to see it. The zoom is just not going to work. It says 925, so it's 92.5% silver, and it is a little silver chain. I've got a gold coin hoard. 50 cent, 50 cent, 20 cents. And even when Simon isn't here, he's here in spirit, because they are, I think, I don't know about the one on the left there, but they are Spanish euros. Look, España, with a wee guy with a ruffle. Is that what you call them? A ruffle? That big collar. Anyway, euros. Somebody probably dropped them pretty recently. There's actually footprints coming down the hillside here and what looked like someone had fallen on their backside. So, again, a pretty recent loss. Someone on their holidays from Spain. If you've lost €1.20, which is the equivalent of about £1, or about a dollar, US dollar, then let me know. I really can't believe how clean these beaches are. Barring some bits of copper and lead. 64 this one. I've not had any aluminium, none at all. So well done everyone for taking your litter home and keeping Barra beautiful. 64. Ah, I don't believe it. Attempted fate. A ring pull. Looks like Coca-Cola to me, and pretty modern. I think this is going to be my last target. Let's try and shelter you as much as I can from the wind and the roar of the beach. Quite high up again, I'm right up on the dunes. Still in there. So an area that's not getting any tide, really, unless it's a big storm. One more. And the kind of place you'd put your wee towel. I think we're out 86 still. It sounds better than a ring pull, and I've had about 6 of them now. Still actually in the hole, unless I just knocked it in there. No? It's vanished. Oh no, that's there. Ah! Oh, it could actually be a little pendant. I think it is. We might have silver. I think we have. Ah, you beauty. It's got a little amethyst in it, I think. Okay, we've got a wee pendant. Oh, it's definitely silver. It's hallmarked there. Fantastic. Right, I'll clean this up and get back to you. It is a little silver pendant, or at least it says it's 925, which would be sterling silver. There's no hallmarks as such, but I suppose Small things like this, maybe you wouldn't bother. But looks like a little amethyst in the middle, maybe off a chain, a bracelet, something like that. And again, not massively old. There's a wee bit of tarnish on there, but I really don't beach detect, so I don't know how long this could have been in the sand for. Could be days, could be months, could be years. It's very, very hard for me to tell. But it's not massively old. I'm not really anticipating anything old, but it is another bit of silver, so I cannot complain. Ever feel like you're being watched? Mum and baby in the sand dunes. We've got another one down here as well. Sometimes they are on the beach. There's the airport in the background. Look at the colour of that ocean. You would think you're in the Caribbean, apart from when you dip your toe in. The water temperature is about 10 or 12 degrees, which is about 50 or 55 Fahrenheit. So I've been in swimming on previous days, but you do need a wetsuit. Highly recommended. Good, they're not showing too much of an interest in me. Cows sometimes tend to attack me, so I'll keep an eye on them. So that's me. That is me in this stunning backdrop. I hope the audio wasn't too bad because those waves were roaring. Big sort of westerly breeze today, so it's bringing the waves on shore. But well, that was about 4.5 hours. I dug quite a few targets, but as I said in the video, I'm delighted that there wasn't too much junk. Bar 6, maybe 7 ring pulls. I didn't get any, you know, whole cans, no junk aluminium, no foil barbecues. So it's good to know that not everyone is destroying the planet, because sometimes people just don't respect beautiful places. Right, enough of that. At the end, I'll put a little information in about my e-bike, and let's have a wee look at the best of the finds. There we go, triple gold. Unfortunately, Euro gold. Unspendable, certainly here anyway. But I did get 2 bits of silver. So my little pendant with the amethyst, I got my spendable 2p. And this silver bracelet and silver chain, which I think is actually in usable condition. I haven't checked the little mechanism on it to see that it still works, but probably someone going out for a swim, put it on their towel, picked their towel up and forgot about it, and the rest is history. Gone. But 2 bits of silver, 3 gold coins, spendable 2p. All in all, not bad at all. Alas, no pirate treasure, no Bronze Age treasure trove, no Viking buried treasure from the sand dunes. Just 2p spendable, 3 euro coins, which total €1.20, which probably were lost yesterday. But I did get 2 bits of silver. I got the silver chain and I got the little pendant right at the end. So kind of sad. I'm always sad when you find jewellery, because when you find stuff that's been lost very recently, you feel for the person who's lost it. There's a little community shop on the island, so I'll maybe stop in there and see if anyone reported losing any jewellery on the beach. You never know. So as ever, I hope you've enjoyed. Stay tuned, because I'll give you a little information about the e-bike at the end, and well, what a setting to metal detect. It's been a pleasure. So as ever, if you're not already subscribed, then please hit the button, and hopefully I'll see you all on the next dig. So take care, and thank you for watching. The other side of those sand dunes is where I went detecting, and I just left the bike here. It's not chained up. When I spoke to Steve at Barra Bike Hire, when I rented it, I said to him, oh, does it come with a lock? What do I do about locking it up? He said, don't be stupid. You don't need to lock it up. So it's just sat here leaning against the fence next to the airport for 4.5 hours. Safe as houses. Isn't that great? So the bike, I think it retails at just over £2,000. It's a Cube hybrid e-bike. And I have to say, it's the first e-bike that I have ever cycled. And it's been fantastic. So if I turn it on, give you a little bit of information with it. It's got various little programs on it which you can change here. So that's turbo mode. It's fully charged. I charged it last night, and in turbo mode it can do 22 miles expected range. In sport mode it could do 24 miles. A bit slower still, or less assistance, in tour mode it can do 32 miles. In eco mode it can do 52 miles fully charged. And if I go through the various info buttons, this bike since new has done 8,095 miles. So that's about 1/3 of the way round the equator. I've done 26.35 miles on it. Maximum speed I've achieved is 36.4 miles per hour, but that was downhill. I've averaged 12 miles an hour, and I've actually only cycled for just a little over 2 hours to achieve those 26 miles. So there you go, a lovely wee bike. I think actually I'd consider getting one. And there's no throttle, you do have to pedal. So you are still working out. I certainly felt it in my legs after cycling those 25 miles yesterday. Woohoo!